Welcome to RDR Racing. Cars are lined up, lineup is set. Let's get ready for some good, clean action tonight. Hopefully it's action-packed. Before that, let's get to the points. And first, you have Purple Flame setting at 19 points. You have Green Ape setting at 16 points at the number 2 slot. Stinger setting at number 3 with 9 points. Number 4 is Open Road. Number 5 is Little Lady. Number 6 is The Street. 7 is Not Today. Hunter finishes out the top 8. If the playoffs were to start, that's what we'd have, is those 8 drivers. In the first race, we have Open Road with a record of 5 wins, 2 losses in the 2018 Dora, driven by Del Willie versus Not Today with a record of 5 wins, 3 losses in the 2019 Volvo, driven by Bob Korn. And a newcomer to the track, Light 'em Up, with a record of 0-0 in the 2020 Hot Wheels, driven by Gal Williams. Let's see how she does today. Versus the Green Ape, with a record of 5 wins, 4 losses in the 2018 Jag, driven by Crazy George. In our third race of the day, we have another newcomer to the track, Blue Flame, with a record of 0-0 in the 2016 Daredevil, driven by Mr. Good looking car. I expect big things from this driver. Versus Purple Flame, with the record of 6 wins, 4 losses in the 2017 Porsche 917, driven by the legend himself, Legend Reed. In our final qualifying race tonight, we have the Frogger with the record of 1-1 in the 2019 Twin Mills, driven by Kermit Lake. And he will be taking on probably my least favorite driver, Marky Sloan, driving the fool of himself 2017 Lamborghini with a record of 2 wins, 2 losses. This guy's about as cocky as they come. Here we go. Open Road versus Not Today, round 1. I'm excited to get this race going. And they are off. Not Today takes a slight lead coming into the first corner as they go down the next straightaway. Not Today pulling further and further. It hits a little loose, but it's going to be a close race. Who won? Whoa, let's check out that action and see who actually won that race. Looked like it got real interesting at the end. Let's see who got this. And when they take off, they are neck and neck. I mean, this is a good, tight race. As you can see, Not Today slightly pulls ahead coming into the first corner here. Gets just a little loose, but corrects it nicely. Gets a little loose again, and again he corrects it. Coming down around the second turn there, gets a little loose again. Comes down to the next little straightaway, coming around the final bend here. He's got a nice lead, but slides sideways, hits it, and rolls it, and gets pushed across the finish line for the win. Wow, what a way to win the first race of the night. Race number 2, Light 'em Up versus the Green Ape. Let's hope for another exciting race. Race number 2, and they are off. Light 'em Up pulls out to a nice lead over Green Ape. Green Ape is falling further and further behind. Light 'em Up slides it around. Alright, let's check this out in super slow motion. As they come down around the first straightaway, Light 'em Up pulls out to a nice lead over the Green Ape, who's really been struggling on the track lately. Light 'em Up turns it around this way, comes down to this, and you'll see him totally do a 360 spin and go on to take the win. Race number 3, the Flame Race. Purple Flame versus Blue Flame. This ought to be hot. And here we go, race number 3. They are off. Purple Flame pulls out to a nice big lead over the Blue Flame. Purple Flame is just about as smooth as they come, and he takes it. Alright, let's check this out. Purple Flame pulls out to a nice lead. Comes around the first corner, takes it beautifully. Coming down to the second corner, and again, takes it beautifully. On down to the most trickiest part of the track for an easy victory. He is one smooth driver, that legend. Our last first round matchup will be Not Today versus Frogger. And let's just see how full of himself he really is. It's a neck and neck race coming down the first straightaway. Around the corner we go. Full of himself trying to block. That's a cheap way to do it. Oh, but he gets pushed out of the way. Let's see what went wrong in that last race for Full of Himself. As they go down, hit that first stretch up here. It's a nice tight race, and I think that he felt like he was in danger because he really tried to cheat and just cut him off, rides the rail, but just gets pushed off. So Full of Himself ain't too full of himself now. Semi-final race, Not Today versus Light 'em Up. Who will advance on to the championship round? And they're off. Not Today tries to get around him. Oh, smooth run there. Oh, look at that. Light 'em Up with an easy victory. Let's see what went wrong with Not Today's run here. Light 'em Up comes on around here, tries to light him up and push him over on the side. And he does, puts him up on the rail, and Not Today gets stuck up there. Whoa, what a crazy slide there by Light 'em Up. And Light 'em Up lit it up for an easy victory. Kind of a crazy run there. After a strong performance last week, this is not how Not Today wanted to finish the race. It just was not his day today. Our next semifinal race will be the legend himself, Purple Flame versus Frogger Ribbit. Let's see who will go on to face Light 'em Up in the finals. Purple Flame off to a nice lead. Ooh, gets a little loose there. That's unusual for Purple Flame, but nice correction as they come around here. Frogger right on his tail. Purple Flame holds on for the victory. Alright, let's check out the super slow-mo replay here. As you can see, Purple Flame pulls it off to a nice lead and gets a little loose right there, which is very unusual for him, but he's such a smooth driver. You see Frogger trying to get around him. He's right on his tail end, and he tries everything he can, but Purple Flame holds him off. Championship round. Purple Flame versus Light 'em Up. Who will be this week's champion? Let's find out. This ought to be a good one. The championship race of the week. Let's see who we're going to have as our victor this week. And they are off. Lighting 'em Up is out to a fast start here. Oh, Lighting 'em Up is really lighting him up going around that corner. Oh, he gets a little loose there. He's coming. Oh, who won? Who won? Let's check out that super replay. I have no idea who won that. As you can see, Light 'em Up really takes off to a fast lead, bounces off the wall there, gets a little loose, comes around, really flies around here, does a spin, hits that top barrel, and wow, I still don't know who won. We're going to look at this one more time. Light 'em Up, slides sideways, hits the middle rail there, flips over, and they both tie. At RDR, we're having our first tie. Guess what, guys? We are going to re-race for the championship. Let's do this one more time. Wow. Here we go again. Championship round. Light 'em Up takes a nice little lead here, coming around the first. Oh, he slides it around backwards. Purple Flame is trying to make it around him. No, he holds him off. They come back around the final corner, and who's going to get it? Well, check out the replay. Who did win that last round? Oh, my goodness, what a championship round this has been. Light 'em Up slides it around backwards. Purple Flame tries to get it past him right there, but Light 'em Up really holds him off until the very end here. It looks like he gets loose again, and Purple Flame does hold on to win back-to-back weeks. We have back-to-back champion. Purple Flame is again our champion here at RDR Racing back-to-back weeks. We're glad you joined us this week. Until next time, happy racing.